Hey there, Teresa here, Teresa Shaloop with Web Designs by Teresa, filling the small business world with websites that work as hard as you do. And I am here today to do a quick little follow-up to our Wednesday video where we talked about taking fresh content and how to find fresh content to add to our website. So I did this just a moment ago in Facebook Live, but for whatever reason, the Facebook Live video seems to not be working and not be posting. And I don't want you guys to miss out on the opportunity to catch what it is that I have to share with you, because it's some really good, quick, easy to help tips. So I thought I'd go ahead and pop in here and re-record this information so I can add it to the blog post that I promised you guys to have up here later today. So that is what I'm doing here. And for those of you who were not able to catch the Facebook Live, you still have that opportunity to catch this through my website's blog post. And what it is, just a quick reminder, what I'm talking about here today is turning our website content into Facebook posts, or really into social media posts in general, whether it be through LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You have a lot of incredible content built into your website already that you can take out and add to your social media feed to start sharing a little bit more about who you are, what your expertise is, and what it is you have to share with those of you or those out there following you and connecting with you through social media as well as your website. So, as I said the other day, we struggle with business owners trying to come up with content to share on our website, how to keep ourselves relevant, how to always have ways to share our expertise. And on Wednesday, I shared some ways that I do that and how I help my clients do that when it comes to building their own blog posts, articles, and things of that nature. So today what I want to do is show you how to take that fresh content that you have and turn it into social media posts. Now, quick disclaimer here, I'm not a social media expert. I don't want to be a social media expert. I leave that to some of the incredible women that I know that do this on a regular basis. And if you're looking for somebody to help you with your social media, I would highly encourage you to connect with my friend Kim Vanderpool with Fresh Impact social media. She has a free Facebook group that is incredible and very helpful, and I will include a link in the blog post on how you can connect with Kim through my Partners and Referrals page. But just because I don't have an extensive background in social media, just because I'm not an expert, doesn't mean I don't have a couple of tricks up my sleeves here that I am willing to share. I love sharing my tricks and tips with you guys out there. And if I can make your day as an entrepreneur just a little bit simpler, then I'm happy to do that. And so that's what I'm here today. Now, the other day, we took a look at that Facebook content and where to get it. Now I want you to go back and look at the content on your website. Even if you haven't created anything new, just scan through the pages of your website, the articles, the blog posts, all the things you've created before. Scan through super quick, like don't read in depth, but just kind of scan through and look for those juicy little tidbits that pop out at you. Those are those clever comments, those clever things that you said in one of your pages or one of your blog posts that really shows your passion. It shows what you're all about. It's a great piece of advice that you give often when working with clients and potential clients. It is something that shows the journey, the why, the success of those around you and how you got there. Just a short little snippet. That is what you want to take. Highlight that information and then turn it into a social media post. And I have an example from my own website that I can share with you guys. Last Friday, we did a Facebook Live that was talking about setting clear boundaries on your website. From that Facebook Live, I turned that into a Facebook post or a blog post on my website where I gave you a quick little recap of what it was that we talked about in the video. So you have the option to watch me on Facebook Live, to watch the replay on my website, or to read the recap. Whichever one is going to work best for you, it's available to you. And from that, I then later on went out when I was getting ready and planning out my social media for this week. I scanned it for the things that I said. I listened to my video. I scanned the post for things that I said, and I pulled out this incredible, juicy little tidbit. When we are vague about what we do, those visiting our website will make assumptions that just might not be true. So I'm talking about setting clear boundaries. And right here, I have this thing where I talk about when we're vague about what it is that we do, people start assuming they know us when it's not true. All of this ties together. I took that sentence, put it on an image that ties back to my blog post, and then I shared it on my website or on my social media pages. All of that started from a Facebook Live, very much like what I am redoing here with my recording studio software as it is. And so those are the things that I'm talking about. And it's really a lot simpler than it seems. When you've got a few minutes or you have a little bit of downtime, pull up your website on your phone and just do a quick scan of what you have said before. Pull up your story where you talked about why you do what it is that you do. Pull up your homepage. Pull up all these things. Take those juicy little tidbits of clever things that you have said and turn them into a Facebook post or a social media post, because it doesn't have to be just Facebook. It can be LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever. And for those of you who don't want to do a lot of images, because you don't always have to have an image when you're working with Twitter or Facebook and LinkedIn, feel free to just share that. I could take that same sentence when we are vague about what we do, take that same little tidbit, share it in a couple weeks, linking back to my blog post, and not share it as an image post, but just as a post in itself. And so there's a lot of ways to get that information. So that is my trick when it comes to finding content for my social media pages and how I share that information out with you. I hope that you found this video a little bit helpful. I hope that you were able to take something away with you to make your connections with your own website and everything a little bit more enjoyable. And if you like this, I encourage you to comment below in my blog post, share this out on your own pages, or share it with people you know privately, just to give them the information that may help them as well. Because when we all connect together as entrepreneurs, supporting each other, we all grow in the most incredible way. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye and wish you all a very fabulous weekend. And I hope to see you next week in my new Facebook Live post, where I will be sharing some even more incredible ways to really hone in and make that website work for you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you. We will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.